there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Skyrim, Zahjira's Travels. That's not quite what I meant to... Oops. There we go. Alrighty then. We will probably be spending a fair amount of time in the tent here to empty her pockets, so it's probably be in here for at least another 20 minutes or so. I will try to go as quickly as possible, mostly just unloading things and sorting and stuff we'll do later. This is all stuff that I used to cut out of my actual episodes for the stream. Or not for the stream, for the channel. Greater Reader, hello! Zahjira will greet you shortly. Ah, Khajiit hears a new voice. Among the many new voices she's heard today. A great orator. You are a fine speaker then, Khajiit senses, yes? Greetings to you as well from, well, Tamriel? Where are you? Arrived from afar. Where is afar? Khajiit needs to empty some more stuff upstairs. And she has some boxes over there. Alright, so... Oh, that Khajiit did not mean to take that. Dang it. Well, Khajiit will have to put it back. I think it was a Savort bow we took. Yes. No. That's Khajiit's Savort bow. That's... No. Give that back. An infamous Zahjira. Oh dear. Khajiit wonders what you've been hearing. Why is it... Khajiit does not understand. The one she has in her hand is the one with no magic on it. This one. Put it here. No, not my good one. Fine. You're going to be a turkey. Khajiit will put her good bow in here. Obviously, the magic of that particular rack is a little confused. Let's throw... Well, she better throw this in there too, because otherwise it's going to try to take that one as well. Where is my... There. Okay. Whoa, well, Khajiit is a skilled mage. I guess technically that makes her a hunter, because she has been hunting a lot of things. And a thief? Khajiit is not a thief. Khajiit just borrows things for extended periods of time. Not at all the same thing. You think Khajiit has skills that you may want to take back to your... Well, Khajiit hopes you find something useful to learn. She will do her best to provide such learning. Alright. Okay, so Khajiit has some staffs of fireballs. Khajiit probably should sell those. Who? Yeah, Khajiit is a fireball caster of her own, so she really doesn't need these. She will... She's not sure where she sells them. With a mage, she supposes. Actually, let's check the boys.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. I will shoulder some of your burden.
That is wonderful, but for now, we need you to give some of that burden back. That's your bow. Khajiit thinks that's yours. What are you using? You're using the broadsword, but if that runs out of power, then that's... How is this doing, by the way? It might need recharging. We'll worry about that later. Looks like you got shot with a bolt. Okay, so you don't actually have anything extra.
Lead on, friend.
Mara, protect us both.
So, do you have anything?
Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Actually, the reverse. You are going to be giving Zahjira. Okay, so you have a bow, don't you? I mean, an actual proper bow, not a... No, you don't have a bow. So, Khajiita's not sure why you have arrows on you. She doesn't think that many has been shot at you. She could be wrong. Oh, maybe it's for when you run out of... Oh, okay. If you run out of power. So let's give you some of those back. Alright. But she'll take away the ones that... And those... Oh, would you like a firebolt staff? That actually might be a good idea. This one... Yeah, this is the one. That's an explosion. Fireballs. That... I'll give you that one. Yeah, take those away. Those were probably shot at you. Alright.
I'm ready. Let's continue.
Ah, and Karjo. No, Quadojo, pardon me.
What can Kodojo do for you?
Khajiit needs to trade some things with you.
Good. Our things are many. Let us find the appropriate balance.
Sounds good to Khajiit. That's your book you were reading. Khajiit doesn't want to take that. Crossbow. Is that your crossbow? You have a mace. And that's your extra sword. Ah, but you did have these. You are carrying some food. And those are your health potions. Oh! Karjo didn't have any health potions. He must have used his. Alright, we should give him some then. And that's... If that's your crossbow, then we'll leave you with that. And you have the skulls as well. And your mead, of course. You have a lot of food. You must have bought some. And that's your shield, in case you need it. Alright.
Farewell.
Where's Karjo? You've got a healing staff and you've got healing... Ah, there you are.
I will shoulder some of your burden.
Actually, this is more of something useful for you. Okay, so... We'll give you some of each of these. There. Wonderful.
We follow then.
All right. That's the bows. Okay, so... Let's look at all armor. And Zahjira will put in... this, and this, and this. That. Is Khajiit using that? Khajiit is not sure if she's using that. That doesn't go in there. Alright, so she's wearing her cloak. Actually, it's might be too warm for that now. She might be wanting to wear the lighter one, but She wasn't wearing it. She should probably wear that. And she had forgotten to equip that as well, so... Right. Weapons. Let's look at all the weapons. And Zahjira's weapons. Okay, so let's put these various bolts and such in here. The extra staff. She doesn't think she needs these steel arrows. Oh, these bolts. Right. Lots of organizing. Okay, Khajiit doesn't think she has. This is like mammoth tusks and skulls and... Okay, so she needs... I don't... Okay, there's horns. We'll put those in there. There's a tusk. Right. Okay, so there... Oops, there is skulls in there. So where are those troll skulls that Khajiit picked up? Khajiit apologizes, but the sorting is necessary. Right. So we need to put all our hides and whatnot in here. Ooh, we have hunted a lot of wolves. Okay, so this is all the ores and things that we can smelt. Those are ingots. We need the raw ores. Oh, here we go. That's the anvil. Okay, so we need to put all the ingots and the... Ah. Where was Khajiit putting the... Was it in here? Khajiit doesn't see... Oh, that it is. That's where the dragon stuff is. Alright. Now, upstairs to drop off the things up here, and then Khajiit will have emptied her pockets. Khajiit knows there's a way to empty things quicker, but she needs to make sure she remembers how it works properly. She is not quite sure yet. Okay, so enchanting stores. Let's look at the stash. Common, Greater, and Grand. So these are the ones that are filled. Khajiit, actually, she should see what needs recharging on herself first. Before she does this. Now she just has to remember how to do it. This is how you take the gem and you go like that. Excellent. That one has hardly been used. That one, yeah, we'll leave that one. Ah, okay, so. That's not where Khajiit wanted to go. Here we go. She'll keep the lessers on her to refuel things. Yes? That sounds like a plan. And we'll keep the empty ones on Khajiit as well. The scroll library. Let's see what scrolls. Zahjira. Chronosphere. That one seems like it might be useful. Khajiit put it on her list? Yes. Alright. Let's put our extra ones in here. Khajiit might actually find a use for these, so she will hang on to them. That's probably why she has so many potions on her. She does like to keep things handy. Even if she doesn't use them except in very special circumstances. Alright. Ah. Where? Oh, there it is. These are things Khajiit will enchant. So where is that? This? Okay, so we have unenchanted things in here that we might need. Is that it? Is Khajiit done? Khajiit hopes she's done. Oh. Yeah, Khajiit needs to get rid of a bunch of these. Where do they... Oh, here. Alright, is there anything Khajiit doesn't know anything about? Let's just see if there's anything new in here that... Khajiit doesn't feel like eating a bunch of weird things that could make her toss her cookies all over the place. But, she will look to see if there's anything. I think Khajiit has eaten at least one of these. Yeah, okay. Or learned other ways. Khajiit has a lot of staff of courage. Alright. Khajiit's pockets feel somewhat lighter. How light, do you ask? Well, not as light as Khajiit would like. Oh. Possibly because she has a whole bunch of... Well, they're not the only thing at fault. What else? Is there anything else Khajiit can drop? She can put the books away, but that's about it. Books. Where was she storing her books? Probably in the books and papers. Let's store all of those. Let's have a look. Yeah, because you will have to go through and see. Oh, we should keep the Folk Firebeard one. Possibly that one. The Windhelm letters. Is that one Khajiit doesn't need to carry anymore? Let's have a look. Okay. Khajiit doesn't remember going there, but that doesn't mean anything. She's lost a number of memories, so it's possible she hasn't been there. She'll carry that. And yeah, that's about as light as Khajiit's gonna get. Alright, what time is it? It's early evening. Well, Khajiit has to admit she is somewhat fatigued. She supposes it's her after effects of the avalanche, but if you fellas want to go to sleep, have a good night's sleep. Khajiit is going to go to bed early after a snack. She hasn't eaten all day, she now realizes, and she is getting kind of hungry. Yes, the baked potatoes kind of appeal. So we're going to have some baked potatoes. Very good. And we're going to end it with a nice, delicious sweet roll. Very nice. Oh, just got to lick my fingers. Get the stickiness out of the fur. There's nothing worse than sticky fur, let me tell you. Alright, Khajiit is going to have a nice night's sleep. She'll see you boys in the morning. She would kind of appreciate it if you didn't, like, watch her all night. You won't do that, will you? Hopefully not. Ah, yes, a nice 12 hours of sleep. That should restore Khajiit very nicely. Oh, that was lovely. Did you guys move at all? Or I hope you guys slept. I'm sure they slept. Why wouldn't they sleep? They're adults. They should know better. Okay, so we have to redo that. Just that last sleep there. Okay, so, let me just start up Skyrim again. Start Skyrim.
Starting Skyrim now.
Thank you. Alright, while Skyrim is loading. I just wanted to say, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far, and it did take about half an hour to do that inventory stuff, so, I will try to tend to do that off camera like I did with Avalon. In this case, however, because it had been so long since I'd gone through inventory, I kind of wanted to do it on camera. As Zahjira and myself refreshed our memories as to what she had where. And refresh yours, actually. It has, after all, been 3 years. Now you know why I kept saving it when we were in the tent. Every time I did a certain amount, I went, save. This is why. Shut up, you face. Make me a kangaroo.
I'm a kangaroo.
Alright, hopefully it doesn't crash again. Ah, Khajiit. Oh, feels much better. Oh, good sleep. Right, fellas. Good morning. Khajiit is going to have a light breakfast. And then she is going to... We're all going to head out. And Khajiit will try to figure out what it is we're going to do today. Baked potatoes and... yeah, sweet roll to add to our breakfast. That's 2 sweet rolls within, 12 hours, but that's okay. Won't hurt anybody. Khajiit thinks. Alright. Okay, again, I'll do the light thing to make sure that all the scripts are loaded properly. So, hopefully they will be. Yep, everything looks good. There's the boys. It's a little dark. Ah, there, Khajiit's. Are Khajiit's eyes adjusting? She's not sure. Okay. I think we're gonna have to reload because there's something funky here. Something is not right. Second time's the charm. That was all OC. Unfortunately, entering and exiting the tent, there will always be an OC section as I make sure that the scripts are working. Khajiit needs more shields to put on the wall. All right. There's the fellas. Are you adjusting? I am not sure. This is all OC. Is it changing? Oh, well that was a little abrupt. It did change, it just had a little oddness there. Yeah, it is changing. Now I can tell. Alright. Is Khajiit getting blinded by the light? No, Khajiit is okay. And away with the tent. Oops. Please don't crash. Fabulous. Right. Well, fellas, Khajiit was thinking last night, and we need to go to talk to Delphine, partially to refresh Khajiit's memory as to what's going on, but also we did promise we would meet her in Riverwood, and Khajiit thinks what with the accident and all, it's been over a week now since we last spoke to her, so it would be a good idea if we meet up with her. And we're actually not that far from Riverwood. So let's pause and put my spells on, and then we can head out. Almost forgot. Was that a proper one? Khajiit's not sure. Okay, that one is... Oop, that was definitely a proper one. Lovely. And Khajiit did figure out, when she was meditating a little bit last night before she fell asleep, she figured out what the problem was with her learning. There are things that she can't learn just yet. And that's all. That's all the problem. Because while she would like to learn more in destruction, she just is not quite good enough yet. So... now, she has been doing some illusion stuff, but she's not sure. She can't... she's not good enough to contemplate and figure out that part yet. So she will have to contemplate where she would like to focus her learning and meditate upon those things, but that is not for today. Animal bits. This way? Khajiit thinks it's this way. Ooh, maybe there'll be some bugs this morning. It's not raining. Is Khajiit going the right way? Let's look at the map. Yes, Khajiit is going the right way. Specifically this way. Bugs? Bugs. No, looks like it's too early for bugs. What a shame. So many beautiful... Oh, wait, no. Bugs. Where'd they go? Oh, 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 oh. Mine. There was another one. Where? Is that all the bugs? Oh, no, we got more bugs. Bugs! Bugs? Do you see any more bugs? I don't see any more bugs. Alright. There should be some more bugs along here. They like to hang out here for whatever reason. Yes. Look at them. Look at them all. Oh, they're marvelous. Yes, yes. Khajiit wants all the bugs. Bugs! Give me that. No, mine. Come on. Is there more bugs over here? Bugs. Yes. Khajiit's bugs. Oh, got it. Any more? Is that all the bugs? Oh, oh. That's a chicken. That's not a bug. I hear that voice, whose name I sense is Trinity Gamer. Does anyone know who the looking for bugs is? The fuzz bucket? Well, this fuzz bucket is Zahjira, Archmage to you. Bugs. But bugs are very important. Not just because they're fun to catch. Oh, but they are very fun to catch. Oh, get the bugs. More bugs. Bugs, bugs. But they're also... Oh, bug. Bug, bug, bug. Got it. But they're also... Oh, there's another one. Good for alchemy. And Khajiit does do alchemy. So... Oh. Although Khajiit has lots of fun... No. Got it. Although Khajiit has a lot of fun catching the bugs. That's not the only reason she's catching them. Oh, it's so much fun, though, catching bugs. Trinity. I do have a playlist for it. It is already existing there. YouTube hides all my new videos now. It's a glitch with the latest YouTube update. Oh, wonderful. So not only are they hiding my old videos, now they're hiding my new ones too. Lovely. Thank you for letting me know, Trinity. I will check it on my husband's account later and see the damage. But when did they do this update? I wonder if the fix was, the change they made was maybe trying to fix whatever the bug is that's causing older videos not to show up. Yeah, probably broke something else trying to fix it. Anyway, back to Zahjira. So anyway, the playlist, if you're watching on YouTube, if you look in the cards, like click the eye in the upper right hand corner, there should be the playlist for chapter 1, 2, and 3 in there. It only shows the past 5 to 7 videos. Oh, Trinity, that's a bug that I've already reported. And is it more widespread than just me? Because they said they were aware that it's a bug, and they are trying to figure out how to fix it. And it does. It only shows the past, I think starting about 2 weeks ago. Anything I've uploaded since then, it'll show it, but any of the older ones do not show. You have to access through the playlist, or search specifically for them, and then they'll come up. But they won't come up in the basic videos tab. Yeah, it's an issue that I reported to them 2 weeks ago, and I have a couple of videos on it, actually, talking about it. I thought it was just my channel. Is it happening to other people's channels as well, if it's a known bug in general? That's interesting for me to know if that's the case. I mean, it's kind of good that it's not just me, means it's much more likely to get fixed sooner. Oh! Bug. Got it. And nothing. Where are we headed? We are headed to Riverwood. There's another bug. Once I finish catching bugs for alchemy. And yes, they're for alchemy. Trinity. Oh. Imperial soldiers with a... prisoner, it looks like. Well, that's none of Khajiit's business. She'll continue. Ooh, free crab legs. Yep. And a free steel bolt, too, apparently. Alright. Not something Khajiit really expected to see on the path, but since they just came down the path, in theory there won't be any wolves up here. Khajiit can't pick those flowers. There's usually wolves in this area. Khajiit is just kind of wondering. Okay, looks... if there were wolves, they're gone. They're not gone. Yeah, they're over there. Okay. What is the alchemy thing? It's making things that you drink to heal you or to do other things. In fact, if Khajiit rummages in her pockets, these things. You know, bottles and stuff, but they actually do more than just make you not thirsty anymore. Ah, here we go. Why would anybody furry need it? Because Khajiit likes to keep her furriness intact. Khajiit thinks there was just the one. Excellent. Although it is kind of warm, Khajiit might want to change her cloak. Yeah. Unless we're going somewhere cold, Khajiit is going to put her thinner cloak on. As you point out, she does have furs, so... Alrighty. Almost at Riverwood. And then we can interrogate Delphine. She'll probably wonder why I'm asking some of the same questions I asked her not so long ago, but... well, Khajiit's brains got rattled thoroughly in her skull, and she kind of needs the refresher. Hello. Alright, boys. Go ahead and sit down.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Oh, Khajiit's pretty sure she wasn't followed. Were you, like, lying in wait for Khajiit? Did you hear that she was... oh. Well, there's a thing. Secrets. Khajiit likes secrets.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Wait, what now? Khajiit doesn't remember anything about the Thalmor Embassy. Khajiit doesn't know if you heard, but she was in an avalanche. She almost died. She got her head thoroughly scrambled. I mean, she's doing okay, but she's forgotten a few things. Khajiit is going alone? You're not coming with her?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
Okay. Khajiit is still not sure that the Thalmor are behind this. Thalmor are good friends to the Khajiit. In general, not just this Khajiit in particular. What is your plan? How will you get Zahjira inside the embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor.
Okay.
I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you.
Okay.
His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that,
yes.
I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party.
Okay.
Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Yes, actually, Khajiit has many questions. She will try to select a few to ask. This contact of yours, you're sure that we can trust him, yes?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about.
Purge?
Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
Well, Khajiit supposes there is bad actors everywhere, and, well, there was the one at the college that caused a lot of trouble. So Khajiit has to admit, yes, there could be problems with the Thalmor. As much as that kind of goes against the grain. Everybody sings the praises of the Thalmor in Palantine. So sad, you know, Khajiit always thought of, you know, people as generally good, and she's starting to wonder. Zahjira is a Khajiit, and Khajiit are seldom invited to such parties. Are you sure Khajiit is going to be invited?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Khajiit thinks she can probably manage that, yes. What should Zahjira do once she's inside the embassy?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Okay. Well, Khajiit will see you in Solitude after she meets Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
I don't suppose Khajiit could ask you a few more questions?
What? Something you're still confused about?
Yes. But nothing apparently that you really want to talk about. Alright, no problem. Khajiit will be fine. Well, Khajiit thinks she's read all these. The Book of the Dragonborn, but she doesn't remember reading them, so she's going to look at this very quickly. The Book of the Dragonborn by Prior Emmeline Madrine, Order of Talus, Waynon Priory, year 360 of the Third Era, 21st of the reign of His Majesty Pelagius IV. Many people have heard the term Dragonborn. We are, of course, ruled by the Dragonborn Emperors, but the true meaning of the term is not commonly understood. For those of us in the Order of Talus, this is a subject near and dear to our hearts, and in this book I will attempt to illuminate the history and significance of those known as Dragonborn, down through the ages. Most scholars agree that the term was first used in connection with the Covenant of Akatosh, when the blessed Saint Alessio was given the Amulet of Kings and the dragonfires in the Temple of the One were first lit. Akatosh, looking with pity upon the plight of men, drew precious blood from his own heart, and blessed Saint Alessia with his blood of dragons, and made a covenant so that as long as Alessia's generations were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies. And to Daedra-loving Aliads... Oh, sorry, because you read that wrong. Akatosh would endeavor to seal tight the gates of oblivion, and to deny the armies of Daedra and undead to their enemies, the Daedra-loving Aliads. Those blessed by Akatosh with the dragon blood became known more simply as Dragonborn. The connection with the rulers of the Empire was thus there from the beginning. Only those of the dragon blood were able to wear the Amulet of Kings and light the dragon fires. All the legitimate rulers of the Empire have been Dragonborn. The emperors and empresses of the First Cyrodiilic Empire, founded by Alessia, Reman Cyrodiil and his heirs, and of course Tiber Septim and his heirs, down to our current Emperor, His Majesty Pelagius Septim IV. Because of this connection with the emperors, however, the other significance of the Dragonborn has been obscured and largely forgotten by all but scholars, and those of us dedicated to the service of the Blessed Talos, who was Tiber Septim. Very few realize that being Dragonborn is not a simple matter of heredity. Being the blessing of Akatosh himself, it is beyond our understanding exactly how and why it is bestowed. Those who become emperor and light the dragon fires are surely Dragonborn. The proof is in the wearing of the amulet and the lighting of the fires. But were they Dragonborn and thus able to do these things, or was doing the sign of the blessing, or was the doing the sign of the blessing of Akatosh descending upon them? All that we can say is that it is both and neither, a divine mystery. The line of Septims have all been Dragonborn, of course, which is one reason the simplistic notion of it being hereditary has become so commonplace. But we know for certain that the early Cyrodiilic rulers were not all related. There is also no evidence that Reman Cyrodiil was descended from Alessia, although there are many legends that would make it so, most of them dating from the time of Reman, and likely attempts to legitimize his rule. We know that the Blades, usually thought of as the Emperor's bodyguards, originated in Akaviri crusaders who invaded Tamriel for obscure reasons in the late First Era. They appear to have been searching for a Dragonborn. The events at Pale Pass bear this out. And the Akaviri were the first to proclaim Reman Cyrodiil as Dragonborn. In fact, it was the Akaviri who did the most to promote his standing as Emperor, although Reman himself never took that title in his lifetime. And of course, there is no known heredity connection between Tiber Septim and any of the previous Dragonborn rulers of Tamriel. Well, that helps explain a little bit, because Khajiit is certainly not related to any humans of any description. She's a Khajiit, and as far as she knows, it's the only bloodline that she comes from. Whether there can be more than one Dragonborn at any time is another mystery. The emperors have done their best to dismiss this notion, but of course the imperial succession itself means that at the very least there are 2 or more potential Dragonborn at any time. The current ruler and his or her heirs. The history of the Blades also hints at this, although little is known of their activities during the interregnum between Reman's empire and the rise of Tiber Septim. Many believe that the Blades continued to search out and guard those they believed were, or might be, Dragonborn during this time. Well, so I guess there could be another Dragonborn. This Murak, maybe he is a false Dragonborn, maybe he really is a Dragonborn, because he does not know. But at least that explains that. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. There's a little fly driving Khajiit nuts. Get away from Khajiit. Jeez. Khajiit is trying to read. Get out of here. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. Can I shout this thing away from me? It is driving me out of my... Sorry. Khajiit will resume reading. Lastly, we come to the question of the true meaning of being Dragonborn. The connection with dragons is so obvious that it has almost been forgotten. In these days when dragons are a distant memory, we forget that in the early days, being Dragonborn meant having the dragon blood. Some scholars believe that this was meant quite literally, although the exact significance is not known. The Nords tell tales of Dragonborn heroes who were great dragon slayers, able to steal the power of the dragons they killed. Yes, that is true. Indeed, it is well known that the Akaviri sought out and killed many dragons during their invasion, and there is some evidence that this continued after they became Rimmon Cyrodiil's Dragon Guard. Again, the connection to dragons, the direct predecessors to the blades of today. I leave you with what is known as the prophecy of the Dragonborn. It is often said to originate in an Elder Scroll, although it is sometimes also attributed to the ancient Akaviri. Many have attempted to decipher it, and many have also believed that its omens had been fulfilled and that the advent of the last Dragonborn was at hand. I make no claims as an interpreter of prophecy, but it does suggest that the true significance of Akatosh's gift to mortal kind has yet to be fully understood. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world, when the brass tower walks and time is reshaped, when the thrice blessed fail and the dread tower trembles, when the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls, when the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn. Yes, that is rather obscure. Well, Khajiit is glad she read that because it helps explain some things. Rise and fall of the blades. Khajiit might want to read that, but she's going to take a little bit of a breather just for a moment. And Delphine's probably wondering why Khajiit's doing all this reading. Well, she'll just have to wonder. Alright, I'm going to try to save it. Hopefully we won't have a crash. And then I will be going to the next episode. So if you're watching on YouTube, please go to the upcoming live stream section where you will see should be episode number 3.005. Yes, and I will be starting that up. There will be about a 5-minute break between ending the stream and starting the new one. If you're watching on Twitch or Mixer, there will be that 5-minute break, so now's a good time to take a walk, get a drink, that sort of thing, if you are so inclined. Okay, let's do the save. Woohoo! It's saved. Alright guys, I will be back in about 5 minutes. Hope you're enjoying it, and I'll see you very shortly.
Yeah, she'd like to sneak, get dark.